she was once a dangerous woman, and now she is a married woman. Ariana Grande married Dalton Gomez 5 months after the announcement of their engagement. And we have the deets on their little ceremony at Ariana's home in Montecito, California. That's right, the same city that Oprah and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle live in.
Yes, congrats, Ari. Let's go ahead and get into the details. ET can confirm that Ariana and Dalton got married in a small private ceremony over the weekend in Montecito, as you just mentioned. The couple wanted the ceremony to be private and took precautions to make sure that happened. The source goes on to say, quote, the ceremony started in the afternoon and went into the night. The couple is ecstatic and looks forward to their future together. In a now deleted tweet, Ari's mom, Mama Joan Grande, shared her stamp of approval to Twitter, writing, quote, I am so excited to welcome Dalton Gomez into our family. Ariana, I love you and Dalton so much. Here's to happily ever after. Yay, XOXOXO. Now, we don't know why she deleted the tweet, but we do know that she and her brother Frankie are so happy that for Ari and Dalton. Our source continues to tell us that, quote, they think Dalton really balances Ariana out and allows her to be her true self. Ariana appreciates that Dalton accepts her and loves her for who she is. I love this part. He's a little nerdy and
Mm-hmm.
hardworking. I love it. I love a hardworking fine nerd. Those good choice. And she loves that about him. He's also very protective over her and goes above and beyond to make sure that she's happy.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
not forget that Ariana herself is a very hardworking nerd. She's a theater
yeah.
geek through and through. So clearly she found some love and they couldn't wait to make it official. I feel like this has come so quickly personally, but that's I maybe only
Yeah.
because their relationship is so private. I feel like we've only known them for a short amount of time. They were first spotted together out in public in February 2020 at a bar in Los Angeles. And then fast forward to March 25th, where they became official. And then May 7th is when we first got a little glimpse of them. Ari released Stuck With You with Justin Bieber. And in the video, both of them were kissing. And we could barely see. He's wearing a hoodie. His head's cut off. But I even when this happened, I screamed. It was enough for me. And
Right.
later in May, a source told ET that Ariana was in a really good place with Dalton, even with the pandemic in full force. The two spent that part of the quarantine together in LA. And then by the end of June, right before Ari turned 27, they became Instagram official. You had to go dig in, had to go slide in though, because she posted a montage of photos to her Instagram, one including Dalton and her showing a little PDA. And then here we are at the end of that year in December. She said yes. Ari announced that she and Dalton had gotten engaged via Instagram and captioned the post, forever and then some.
And then some. Okay, let's take a look at this rock. An
Mm-hmm.
online retailer of a luxury jewelry brand told ET that the oval diamond could be up to 5 carats with a price tag of $200,000 to 250K. Now, at the time, a source told ET that Gomez and Dalton were that Ariana and Dalton were very much in love and had been spending a lot of time together since getting engaged and keeping things pretty low key and private. Now, May 2021, they're married.
They're
It's
married.
happened.
And I mean, it's hard to ignore the fact that this is Ari's first public relation after Pete Davidson. And why is
Yeah.
that a huge deal? It's not because he's an SNL star. It's because those two are also engaged for about 5 months in 2018,
Mhm.
but then split in October of that year. You guys will know she mentioned Pete along with some of her other exes in her song Thank You Next. But, 5 months was only as how long she was engaged to Dalton now too, and they went and did their own thing, which sounds like in a very low key ceremony. So, Melissa, I have to ask you: would you
Yeah.
forego if you were Ariana a big traditional and elaborate wedding for something a little more intimate and low key?
For sure. I mean, she's so public with her life, right?
Yeah.
So privacy to her is probably the big shebang that I personally want, you know?
Mm,
Big is not always better when it comes to celebrity. She values her privacy, and I'm sure she wants to
yeah.
protect this relationship because of what she had with Pete and that being so public and people's opinions. So yeah, I would definitely go with something private and small. And also, I don't think you're alone in thinking that this is fast. It was shocking to me, and I think to a lot
Yeah.
of other people. But she comes off to me as someone who might prefer commitment over dating
Mm,
around. So if
hmm.
she feels like this is the one, Go for it, girl.
And that's not to say that she hasn't dated around. She's been with plenty of people through her life, and the
Yeah.
more relationships you've been in, I feel like the more you realize what you want, and then when you have it,
Hmm.
I mean, love is a crazy thing. Of course they want to make it official and become married husband and wife, but I will say, I personally need a wedding. Like, I want the whole shebang. Of course, I don't have as many people in my life or watching my life like Ariana Grande, so I respect that she wants
Yes.
to respect her privacy. But for me, I don't mind the attention. I need the big day. I need the party. Or give me two weddings. I'll do the small and intimate one first,
Yes.
private, close friends and family, and then I want the party. I want the whole thing. And the
I'm with
honeymoon.
you.
I want it all.
I'm with you on that too. But they say if it's real, if he's really or she's really the one,
Right.
it won't even matter to you. Big,
Exactly.
small, as long as you're getting married.
Amen.